I've spoken about style before, and here's the thing. If you mix style with peacocking, you can be the most interesting man in the room. And don't take my word for it. Just look around you the next time you're at a restaurant or a nightclub, and there's this one dude where he's circled by all these women and he's getting people laughing. So in this video, I'm gonna reveal the 11 ways you can instantly look more stylish over 40. All right, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and the notification button because I'm dropping videos every week. All right, man, let's get into this. Style. All right, this is so critical when you are dating again to look good. And there are 11 things that I'm gonna go over in this video that women instantly will notice about you. So, kicking things off, first and foremost, your watch, okay? And I'm not talking about a smartwatch. I'm talking about a real watch with mechanical movement. I'm not gonna go on and on about smartwatches. I am not a fan of smartwatches unless you're using a smartwatch for fitness or you're in emergency services or something like that. But in general, dude, don't wear a smartwatch. Wear something with a mechanical movement. And by the way, other than your heart, a watch with a mechanical movement is the only thing that actually ticks besides your heart, and you can wear that on your wrist like a boss. Okay. Number two, killer shoes. Now, I'm not talking about those old school square it off dress shoes. I'm talking about sneakers, okay? One of my favorite sneaker brands is Kurt Gregor. And what I really like about the Kurt Gregor brand is that if you're a shorter guy like myself, I'm 5'7", you will instantly get a 2-inch boost just from the sole of that sneaker. And they don't promote the sneaker as a lifting shoe or anything like that. But that 2 inches makes a difference because you can go from 5'7" to 5'9" pretty quickly, all right? And third is to match your belt like a boss, all right? And your belt isn't just a loop holder, it's a statement. And that's why today I'm excited to have Anson Belt and Buckle as today's sponsor. Anson Belt is a family-run business that's completely reinvented the way belts should work. Traditional belts use holes spaced every inch, and Anson, on the other hand, uses micro-adjustable track system that gives you a perfect fit every time in 1/4 inch. Look, this is a traditional belt, and this is what happens to your belt over time. Anson has solved this problem and more. And look, this is the 3-piece set that I personally have. You can mix and match anything you want once you get the belt, okay? But you just cut it to accommodate to your waist, and this is the best part here, this micro adjustable track system. So once you put the belt into the back, so you just connect it back here, and then the best part is when you're actually ready to actually put it on. Listen to this. Can you hear that? Isn't that cool? And at the bottom, that's where you release it. So you just click this trigger just like that, pull it right out. It's awesome, man. This belt is amazing, and I love the adjustable strap and that you can mix and match the different buckles and colors and all of that. Once you try this, man, I'm serious, you're never going to go back. You can mix and match, just like I said, any belt buckle with any strap, and that means you can create multiple belt combinations from just a few pieces. Most guys are still wearing the belts that don't fit. One little detail with your belt can ruin your whole look if you don't get it right. And I've been wearing mine nonstop since I got this package, and it seriously is the best belt that I've ever worn. It looks sharp, feels great, and it lasts. So you might be wondering, okay, Silver Bachelor, why would I trust Anson? Well, they've been around since 2009 and are proudly family owned and operated and have over 40,000 5-star reviews. And they are actually offering a limited lifetime guarantee on the functionality of their products. Their box set comes with 3 buckles, and 2 straps. That's 6 unique belt combinations, which is already an amazing value. But because Anson Belt and Buckle is sponsoring today's video, they're giving my viewers an even better deal. So when you click on the link in the description or scan this QR code that you're gonna see, you'll get 3 buckles and 3 straps. That's 9 combinations for the same price. That's 2 pieces completely free. So hit that link in the description, build your own custom box set, and upgrade your belt game with Anson today. All right, number 4 style tip that you can do to instantly look better, and that is a signature hat. Look, when I'm talking about a signature hat, it could be a cowboy hat, it could be a fedora. I'm just gonna give you a quick example of one thing. One time, I was at this Latin nightclub, and actually 2 different times, the same place. One time, the Latin nightclub, this dude walks in with a cowboy hat. He's the only person in the place with a cowboy hat, and people were complimenting him left and right. Same place, another time, and because during the day it's a restaurant, the bar back is basically busboy, to call it that. So he just kind of comes to the front, grabs the dishes and whatever supplies, and refills the supplies and goes back to the kitchen, okay? Well, this guy, cowboy hat, and I was sitting beside a whole bunch of women, and of course, he's getting all these compliments, and he didn't even realize that he was peacocking, okay? And so I encourage you guys to either sport a cowboy hat. One of my favorite DJs is Aaron Sevilla. Aaron Sevilla wears a fedora. It looks amazing on him. He's like a Latin house DJ. So I encourage you, cowboy hat or fedora. Number 5 is a cool t-shirt. Now you have to be careful with this one because if you don't have the body for it, it can go wrong very quickly. But if you wear the t-shirt under a blazer, a leather jacket, when I say a cool t-shirt, I'm talking about like Bruce Lee DJing type t-shirt, Star Wars, and I know you might be thinking, come on man, Silver Bachelor, Star Wars, yeah. Women like to see personality in the things that you're wearing, and at the end of the day, you don't want to give up F, okay, what they think. So you wear a cool t-shirt and under a blazer, under a leather jacket, that's a great way to look stylish instantly. And number 6, and I've mentioned this in a couple of my videos, is a cool blazer. Now you have to be selective with this, but if you wear a cool blazer that has, like it's a sequence blazer, I have had so much attention that I get from a gold sequence blazer that I have. And again, it's situational, but when the situation calls it, you can wear a cool blazer like that no other guy in the place is wearing, and people are automatically going to associate you with more social status, all right? Number 7, a leather jacket. Why the leather jacket? And not all leather jackets are created equal, but in future videos, I'm gonna show an example of a leather jacket that you absolutely have to have. But until then, a leather jacket signifies that you are a bad boy, and women love bad boys, okay? Number 8, slim fit pants. You might be thinking, man, seriously, Silver Bachelor, you want me to dress like I'm in my 20s and 30s? Yeah, kinda. So when you wear slim pants, it makes your physique look more tapered, and you ultimately look more stylish. If you guys have never been to Europe, go to Europe and you will see men wearing tapered pants, all the men. And women love European dressed looking men, okay? That's number 8. Number 9, this is just something that I rock actually quite often, and that's ripped jeans. Ripped jeans in the knees, it makes you look younger, it makes you look stylish, and I have yet to have a single woman complain, but most importantly, it also makes you look like a bad boy, okay? Number 10, now I don't wear glasses, but if you find a nice framed glasses, then you can rock that and look super stylish. Sunglasses, another thing that can make you look stylish is cool sunglasses. And last but not least, 11 is, now, this isn't really a style thing, but it's something women notice very quickly when you're near them, and that is a fragrance, okay? So my personal fragrances are Chanel, Bleu de Chanel, and Allure Sport Chanel. However, there are times where I will wear Brut 33, you're right. Brut 33 is kind of nostalgic to me. It's been around forever. It came around, I think, around the same time as Old Spice. And I also get a lot of compliments actually on a kind of leathery fragrance from John Varvatos. All right, so hope you like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and most importantly, click on that link to get your discount and your special on the Anson belts. All right, we'll see you next time.